It continues to pour and pour over the Zolciak and Kroy Biermann situation. This time, it's not involving the two's divorce, but it is involving their finances. So it's been a while since we talked about how much they owe and who they owe, because now new lawsuits are emerging when it comes to Kroy Biermann, him owing over $50,000 to a resort for gambling, and now Zolciak-biermann owes Tarjay money.
Hell no.
Did she ever pay back American Express? Probably not. Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your number one source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So a lot has been playing out since I've been away in regards to the Kroy Biermann and Zolciak divorce, including a 911 call that was leaked to TMZ. You may have heard it. If you didn't,
super quiet. I don't know why. I just have a situation here where my husband is threatening a kidnapping because my girlfriend took my son on a play date. And now he has harassed not only the mother, but my son is shaking and hysterically crying. And now I'm just going to leave and just go pick him up to prevent this situation. I just don't know what else to do at this point.
Okay, can you
I don't know
tell me
why
exactly
tonight.
what happened? I'm sorry. Can you please tell the story again?
I'm sorry, what was that? I can hear you. I'm just going to put you on speaker just because my son, I dropped my son off. I live in the manor. I dropped my son off at the front gate for 6 years. They were going to the rodeo, whatever. My husband, we're going through a divorce, just came in and said that he's going to file kidnapping charges on her. And I said, absolutely not. I agreed that she could take him. And then he talked because he's crying hysterically on the phone. And now I'm going to pick him up and just to create any kind of further stuff. That it's just, I did call my lawyer to ask him if it was kidnapping because I didn't want police to get in trouble. And he said it's not if one parent can consent. And then my husband did steal my bag that has all my divorce paperwork and all my stuff in it. This is just so petty, and I hate to call 911 for this situation. I just was so frantic in the moment when I realized.
We said this before when we covered the story that there was multiple calls to 911, over 5 calls made to 911, one where Kroy Biermann was accusing Kim Zolciak's friend of kidnapping their son. Kim, in this phone call to 911, was explaining to them what exactly happened there. She was trying to protect herself. A lot of you are saying, why are you using 911 for these non-emergencies? You guys will share your thoughts in the comments. But Kroy Biermann, as I said to you before, he was being sued by BMW Financial Group for the Rolls Royce that he had. And I told you, I questioned why exactly, if you are having money troubles as a couple and you're trying to grab every penny that you can to pay this mortgage and try to keep you out of foreclosure again, why would you have this major bill? So now I'm kind of looking at Kroy with the side eye in regards to the handling of the finances. However, I'm sure that is very complicated, especially when you're in a marriage. Well, now they're reporting that Kroy Biermann owes $50-something thousand to a casino. I believe the casino was in the Bahamas. Yeah. TMZ writes this in regards to Kroy's line of credit that he took out. So they say Kroy Biermann took out a line of credit for a gambling trip in the Caribbean and never paid the money back, at least according to this new lawsuit. The former reality TV star and NFL player is being sued by Sky Warrior, which apparently handles the credit lines at the famous Bahamas casino in Bahamas. Isn't that the same casino where allegedly Kim, well, I don't know if I need to say allegedly, she said that she lost $250,000 in a casino in the Bahamas on her reality show, her now defunct reality show. So they said, according to the lawsuit obtained by TMZ, Kroy obtained a $100,000 line of credit for use at Bahamas Casino in advance of a November 2021 trip. He ended up using $52,500 to gamble. Sky Warrior claimed that Kroy agreed to pay back any money he gambled and promised that he had the money in his son's trust bank account. Isn't that the account where... I got to refresh my memory on this particular account because I believe there is no money in that account. Anyways. But they say he drew $52,500 in chip markers at the casino and didn't repay the amount before leaving. The suit alleges Kroy still hasn't settled up, and Sky Warriors say they have been unable to get the money from Kroy's bank account. It's according to TMZ, they said it's more financial trouble for both Kroy and his estranged wife, Kim Zolciak, who they both allegedly owe over $1 million to the IRS. And as I mentioned to you before, he's also being sued for missing lease payments on a Rolls Royce. And he has claimed that Kim Zolciak has a gambling problem, which makes me believe that this whole line of credit that he may have taken out, was that Kim that took that out? Look, I know some of you say, oh, how are you blaming the woman? No, I'm not blaming the woman, but if he's accusing her and she's she's admitted to a gambling habit. I'm not going to say she admits to an addiction, but a habit on television. It makes me believe, as the wife, couldn't she have taken out a line of credit in his name? I don't know. Did she? I don't know. But I already told you I am questioning his spending as well when we talk about this Rolls Royce that he has. And he's also being sued for that. So according to CMZ, it says Sky Warrior is going after Kroy for the $52,500 that they say that he owes, plus interest and attorney's fees. So according to CMZ, they said that Kroy's attorney does not have a comment at this time, but there's more in regards to this. Now, Radar Online is reporting that Kim Zolciak owes
Tarjay.
I believe if you have a Tarjay card, you have a little something on there too. But I know that this is just a cherry on top of the situation with Kim Zolciak-biermann and Kroy Biermann. But they report this according to court documents obtained by Radar Online on June 28th. Target National Bank, which handles credit cards for the retailer, accuses Kim Zolciak of refusing to pay up her $2,482.24 bill. I'm sure that she has more. It just hasn't reached that point yet. It hasn't reached collections yet for other credit cards. Honestly, I'm surprised she even had a Target card because, look, this is America too. America will give you credit cards when you know well and good that you should not be giving this person a credit card. Anyways, per the court documents, the Bravo store opened the account in 2007, but recently defaulted on payments. The last payment made was in the amount of $500 on September 17th, 2022. Also, I wonder who was paying the bills. Was Kroy in charge of paying certain bills? Because he says, according to these court documents and this divorce, that he has been scrounging and trying to pay the mortgage. You know, in your own relationship, there's someone that handles particulars in the relationship. Someone handles the bills, or someone handles specific bills. So I wonder, is because he was handling the Tarjay bill that it's fallen behind, and now he's trying to prioritize what needs to be paid, like the roof over their head with their children. So they said this in the court documents. They said that the last payment was in the amount of $500 on September 17th, 2022. They said the plaintiff has made a demand upon the defendant for payment, but the defendant has failed, neglected, and refused to make payment upon the account to the plaintiff. Can you imagine how her phone is just ringing off the hook with debt collectors? Tarjay's lawsuit demands that the entire unpaid balance, which will grow with interest until paid off. It sure will. And you know those particular store interest rates are a whole lot higher than some of the regular credit cards. Yes, I'm talking from experience, but I pay my bills, but I pay them so that I don't have to pay those interest rates. The lawsuit comes days after Kim's estranged husband, as you know, was hit with a separate lawsuit. So they go on to talk about everything else that's been going on, including what the couple owes to the IRS. So they said the lien was filed in April in regards to the IRS bill, accused the couple of owing $103,564.48 for 2013, $330,126.29 for 2017, and $714,143.90 for 2018. So things just got steadily worse. The total was listed at over $1.1 million that they owe the IRS. And as we originally reported from Radio Online about the American Express bill, Kim owes them a six-figure debt as well. Let me go back to that article because I think that's important to remind. She owes American Express $215,000, but she's owed them this debt from way back when. Like they've been trying to collect this debt for a good 4 or 5 years. So according to Radar Online, in regards to the original article, they said in court documents, the company Amex accused Kim Zolciak of refusing to pay up to $215,925.90 bill despite numerous demands. Zolciak originally agreed to pay and was obligated to pay American Express for all extended credit on Zolciak's account, the suit read. Kroy was served with the legal papers at the couple's home in Alpharetta, Georgia on February 19, 2018. Despite being served, Zolciak never appeared in court to address the allegations. The judge granted a default judgment on May 9, 2019, ordering the reality star to pay the $215,000 in damages. Their credit score is bomb, as they would say. And the only thing that I feel sorry for, the only people that I feel sorry for here is not Kroy Biermann. It's those 4 innocent children. Because I believe both Kroy and Kim, because even if Kroy wasn't the one spending the money or having the gambling issue, Kroy allowed these things to get to this point. He should have drew a line in the sand a lot sooner than where we are at right now. And I wouldn't be surprised if we are talking about them being in foreclosure again. Where's Susie Orman when you need her? They need a financial guardian, a financial someone to come in and get these people together. This is ridiculous. And like I said, they have young children, and I'm scared that their home is going to be the next thing that they're going to be kicked out of. Again. Guys, as always, I want to know your thoughts on this. I had to give you an update because I've been reading all the stories, while looking at the beautiful waters of Greece, but looking at all the stories play out on social media in regards to the Kim Zolciak and Kroy Biermann situation. And that divorce alone is a news story in itself. But their money issues are far from over. As always, be sure to share your thoughts in the comments, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.